This is disgusting.
Uh-oh. It looks like Jason has the lice.
I think the lice have Jason.
Lice is disgusting. Oh, yuck.
What exactly are lice?
They're little bugs that live in your hair.
How do you get rid of them?
Well, you can put this powder on your head, or you can use this special shampoo and drown them.
Drown them? Is that ethical?
They're parasites, Brendon. They're not supposed to be there.
Oh, well.
Thumbs up, guys. I got the lice.
Ew.
Well, you're up, Melissa, and I'll see you two later. I have to get home.
Oh, wish me luck, Brendon.
Yeah, good luck. Hey, Jason, wait.
I probably shouldn't stand right next to you, because if you don't have the lice, you'll probably get it from me.
That's fine with me, but wait, can I ask you, do you get to go home because of the lice?
Yes, Brendon. The nurse says I have several different species of lice in my head.
Right.
She said they practically form their own ecosystem.
Right, yeah, but you get to go home?
Brendon, I have an ecosystem living in my head.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So, bye-bye.
Oh, gross. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, throw up.
What? I don't have lace, do I?
Princess darling, you have like a million
No.
lice on your head.
No!
I'm sorry, Angel. I'm sorry. Go home now.
I don't want the lice.
Next, please. Who's next?
How do you do?
Good, good. Why don't you hop up on the chair here, honey?
Yes. Anything moving around in there?
I don't see much of anything, really. You look good.
Did you even look?
Yes, I did.
Because
look.
that didn't take any time
I
at all.
need the next one, please. Next, yes.
Sorry, no, I just accidentally dropped this. Here, why don't you,
Can I get another check? As,
You need your mom to come pick you up. You're confirmed.
But I also like the check.
Okay, I need to see
I think I was misdiagnosed.
Can I have their passes to go home?
Next, please.
Lucky sons of...
Brendon, listen to this. It's a speech for the assembly that's coming up.
Okay.
I say, Brendon, I need a strong team next season, instead of what I have, which is you and a dozen other kids who hate soccer and can't play at all.
I'm all ears.
Let's see here. All right, everyone, quiet down, listen up. I'm not here to joke around. The name's McGurk. Soccer's my game. That could be rewritten, Brendon, that part right there.
Right.
Anyway, hey, what do you kids think I'm joking here? I said shut up, all right? How'd everybody like to go to the principal's office?
Okay, you're starting out just a little defensive.
A little too negative on the,
I just feel like you could risk alienating the audience.
It's just that, I read a book that said write what you know.
Right, no, I mean...
And then
no,
it also said write how you normally speak.
I'll tell you, it sounds very natural, but, you want new players. This could scare them off a little bit, catch more flies with honey thing,
Yeah, what are you, saying?
Just start a little, possibly nicer, I'm not
On
sure.
an up note, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I felt I did start on an up note. I said quiet down, and I had a lot of energy when I said that, Brendon.
Yeah, it's not, the energy's definitely there, it's just,
Coach?
Uh-huh.
Sorry I missed practice the other day. I have a note from the nurse.
Let me see that. What, are you sick?
Lice.
Did you say yes?
Lice.
I can't hear you, Melissa. Did you say yes?
She had lice, Coach.
Yeah.
Oh, she had lice. You have lice?
Yes.
What are those little
Yes.
parasitical bugs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shucks, I forgot, Coach, I think I've got lice too, and I better go to the nurse.
Nurse? I thought she quit.
No, the new nurse coach. She's good, and she's way prettier than Mrs. Briarman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mrs. Briarman was not pretty. We all agree on that, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, perhaps I should bring that note, Melissa, to her. Check it out.
Okay.
Maybe if you had the lice, maybe the coach has a little case of the lice too now. I mean, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
You're jumping bugs, right?
Yeah.
So a bug could have just jumped on me right now,
I
Melissa.
don't
You
have it anymore.
Well, how do you know?
Okay, who knows what biology is?
Is that a book about someone's life?
Yes, Melissa, very good. It is a... No, wait. It's not a book about someone's life. That's a biography. Biology is the study of your body. Well, and other living things, too. For example, with us, the most important thing to learn about us is the heart. A lot of people think, the heart is where the heart is. It is. It's exactly there. And anyway...
Oh,
you have
geez.
cells,
What's the
and,
matter?
Oh, the
skin
tummy.
is,
You okay?
Oh, boy. Oh,
according to this, the
woo,
largest
ow.
organ.
Ah.
Huh. That's
Hey,
not
everybody
very
have a nice
fascinating,
day. I'm
huh?
going to the nurse and going home.
Good
Must
luck.
be able to stretch them across America and be in all three time zones.
Excuse me, Mr. Lynch. Oh.
Brendon, you have a question about biology?
Yeah. Oh, boy. What does it mean when your stomach feels like it's gonna explode? Because,
Okay, well, you should go to the nurse and have this checked out.
yeah.
Well, here, take the pass,
Eh.
but I want you to tell us what happens to you there as a study in class biology. Everybody?
Biology.
That's very good, and it's very good to speak in unison.
Yeah.
What are we speaking in class, everybody?
Unison.
Right.
Huh.
Okay, Brendon, take off.
Okay, sweetie, why don't you hop off the table for me?
Sweetie?
What?
Did you just call me sweetie?
Oh, I guess I did.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Listen, Jason, I want you to try washing more often. That's going to keep all of your open sores and scratches from getting infected.
Nurse Kirkman, that perfume you're wearing is intoxicating.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Oh, my God, you touched my arm.
Are you okay?
Yes, Nurse Kirkman.
Look, I want you to start taking better care of yourself.
You do?
Yes, because you, sweetheart, are a breeding ground for bacteria.
Sorry.
That's fine.
How embarrassing.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Look, Nurse Kirkman, let's have a talk.
Okay.
Let me first say, I think...
Hello. Hey, Jason.
Brendon, what are you doing here?
I'm
Why don't you go?
I'm sick.
Okay, so go home. Get very quick soon, Brendon. Bye. Okay, fine. Nurse, good day.
That was abrupt.
I see you have a pass.
Oh, right, of course. Ow! My stomach is bleeding! Ow!
You're experiencing pain?
Are you joking? Pain isn't a descriptive enough word for what's going on down here. It's more like severe pain. Here.
Okay, mind if I
Ow.
take your temperature?
It's if you have to. I mean, if you can't take my word.
98.6. You're fine, Brendon. I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of fakers in my time, Brendon.
I'm not faking.
Yes, you are.
Hello? Hi. I'm, Coach McGurk.
Hello.
Hey, Coach.
Brendan, are you sick?
No.
Yes.
No.
I, figured I'd drop by, introduce myself to you, Brendan. I know you, so get out. Like I said, I'm Coach McGurk, and you are the new nurse, am I right?
That's right.
That's the outfit. I guess I just wanted to meet you because soccer's a rough game.
Yep.
A lot of cuts and bruises, so I'll be sending a lot of business your way. Your way.
Well, hopefully I'll send him right back out at you.
Well, I think we already have a great rapport.
I think I'm actually sick now.
So you know Jen, I can call you Jen, right?
Yeah,
We're at a bar, and I don't want to call you nurse.
right. I actually am a person when I leave school, so.
Yeah. And you know what? Well, I'm not. But I get your point.
Right.
Listen, what can I get you? You want a beer, or you want a
No, just a
shot
soda.
of hard liquor? You want to like a...
No, just a soda.
All right, whatever. Listen, here, cheers. Let me welcome you to the neighborhood.
Yeah, I certainly appreciate this.
Yeah.
And let's do this. Ready? Action.
Patient is suffering from a hematoma in the left, right ventricle. Medical.
According to this, the epiglottis is submerged in the aortic chamberal esophageal chamber. We'll have to operate. How are you?
Horrible.
Feeling.
Horrible.
Okay, then it's settled. We operate.
The longer you wait, the worse chances I have.
Could you anesthetize her?
Gladly. How much should I give her, doctor?
I don't know. $1 million? $2 million?
$2 million. I can't afford that.
$1.5 million.
$1.5 million worth of anesthesia coming up.
Great. She's dead.
Whoops. Nice job, doctor. Well, time of death is 7:30. I'm hungry. Let's eat.
No, not on my shift. No. We can save her. Inject her with,
Syringe.
The syringe?
Right. But put something inside it. 5 billion cc's of adrenaline.
Don't you think that's a little steep, sir? Doctor?
I'm the doctor.
Okay.
I'm alive!
Oh, good. We'll bill you later.
So I said, you want it clean? Huh? You want it clean? You clean it! Clean it yourself! Clean it yourself! And I have not seen my mother since that point.
Wow.
Hey, you know what Darwin said? That we, and I'm talking about men,
Right.
we're trying to date our mothers.
I've heard that.
It got me thinking, am I trying to date my mother? You know, I mean, my mother can't stand me. I can't stand my mother. And that relationship has been reliving itself through other women for my whole life. You believe that?
Right. No.
But anyway, you're pretty like my mother is.
Oh.
So this is funny. anybody can become a soccer coach.
Oh.
Like, they don't regulate. You have to get it like a degree, right?
I do have...
And so you're qualified.
Very.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
It is amazing.
That you could become a coach of a sport that you don't even care about. You don't know how to play. You're not good with kids.
Yeah.
But I have had the job for 3 years.
Yeah. You,
I mean, because you'd think they'd check up and evaluate, but they don't.
Wow.
So you tired?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can stay, right? I mean, you're gonna hang it in there, right? We're in this for the long haul.
I might just finish up this soda and then...
Right. Me too. I'm gonna do that too. I'll finish my drink and then I'll take you home or something.
Let me give you a ride. You shouldn't drive.
No, I should drive.
You're a little...
Wow, you're right. I got the rubber legs.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe you'll drive.
Okay.
Remember when I was yelling about my mother?
Yeah, I think everyone here remembers.
Is that weird? Well, this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get some rest.
And this is me.
Well,
Hey, I hope that you had a nice time tonight. Because I certainly did. You're very nice. You don't say much.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't like talkers.
Oh, thanks for the welcome.
So you should come in.
Listen,
Well, the thing is, I
could just
bought this new coffee grinder.
Okay.
Have you heard of Arabica?
Never.
It's a type of coffee which apparently is amazing.
No, I don't really...
And it supposedly has like almost hallucinogenic effects.
Definitely wouldn't
I
be...
know you're a nurse and you probably don't get into that kind of stuff, but I do. And I could drink the coffee and hallucinate and you could watch me.
Oh.
And I could put on, I have a reggae album collection. Rastaman.
Listen, I'm gonna go.
You don't want to come in and...
I'll see you at school tomorrow. Thanks, though. Thanks.
Whoa, easy. I don't want you to... That's a little flabby around the midsection.
Okay.
It's embarrassing. I'm not a young man anymore like I used to be. I was firm a couple years ago.
Okay, I better...
Now my metabolism changed. I couldn't stop that.
I better get going.
You get
Okay.
fat, lady. You get fat.
Yep.
That's what you do.
Yep.
Hey, you sure you don't want to come in right now?
No.
Somebody's thirsty today.
I'm not thirsty, Lynch. I'm dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
I have to tell you this, but I noticed that you and the nurse left together after school yesterday.
That's right. We did, yes.
You two have fun?
Yeah, we had fun. I guess.
What'd you guys do?
You ask a lot of questions, Lynch, huh? What, are you in love with her?
No. She's a very nice woman, though.
Well, we did, so you saw. So big deal. So what of it?
Well, we have a community here, and I saw something happening in the community, and I thought I'd ask you about it.
Look, Lynch, I don't remember what happened, all right, but I think it was good. I think it went well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this, I think her and I will be seeing each other again, soon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it also means hands off. You know what I'm saying?
Hands off?
Yeah. I'm going to lay it on the line with you right now, Lynch, all right?
Well...
And typically I wouldn't do this because I don't like you, and I don't like talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is here, me and Nurse Kirkman are together. We're an item.
Mm-hmm.
You're a smart guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what to do. You know what's right. You keep away.
Oh, this is revolting. I had no idea how many diseases there were.
Tell me about it.
Like this, scurvy. I think I might seriously have that.
Brendon, you don't have scurvy. Only pirates get scurvy.
The Pirates and Me. Wait, write that down. That's a good movie title. Oh, take this book away from me. I can't look at it anymore. I feel like I have every disease in here.
Actually, you do look a little more pasty than usual.
Yeah, Brendon, and your eyes look glassy.
I feel pasty and glassy. I'm gonna lie down.
Jason, what are you drawing?
It's a picture of me and the nurse. I gotta tell her how I feel, but, I mean, what if she doesn't like me and then I get burned?
Jason, there are ways to tell if a woman likes you.
Please, there's no actual way to tell.
Brendon, stop. I need to hear this.
Does she call you cute names?
Oh, my God, she does.
Does she laugh at your jokes?
Yeah, she does.
Does it seem like she tries to find ways to touch you while she's talking to you?
When she's examining me, she touches me while she has a glove on.
Well, then, I think she likes you.
Really? Well, what do I do?
Well, you have to do something before she loses interest, because women are fickle.
What's, fickle?
It means they lose interest easily.
Yeah. Maybe I should, buy her something, a gift.
That's always good.
Something a nurse would want, like,
A thermometer?
Hmm.
And you could write a cute note like, you get my temperature rising or something.
That's clever. Kind of.
Morning. Hey, good coffee.
Well, thank you.
Did you make it?
Yes, no. But I helped change the bottle for the water cooler thing.
Oh, okay.
So, I understand there's, you and McGurk are, seeing each other, right?
What? No.
Oh, well, that's the way he puts it.
God, no, not at all. Lynch, let me tell you, the other night when we went out, I had to drive him home because he was so drunk, and he passed out, and I had to push him out of the car. Yeah.
Wild.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Okay.
I just wanted to thank you for the other night, and I'm looking forward to doing that again. Let's not fool ourselves here. It was special. I felt it. So did you. So, all right. Here we go. Let the games begin. All right? So we'll talk later then. And you, I see what you're doing. And hands off, all right?
Do you want me to talk to him?
Oh, no. I've handled these situations before.
You know what? Say no more. I know him, and it really won't
No,
be a
seriously, don't make a big deal out of it.
Come on, pull it together now. Trap the ball. Trap it.
I'm sorry. Can you do that quieter?
Brendon, get in there for Jeremy.
Oh, Coach, I can't. I feel terrible.
I don't care. Get in there. Can't fool me. Jeremy, out. Brendon, in.
No way, Coach.
Hey, McGurk.
Lynch, you lost, huh? You want a map?
No, thanks. You got a minute? I just wanted to tell you something. The nurse, I talked to the nurse, and I think you, I've spoken to her.
Look, Lynch, if you got something to say about me and the nurse, say it.
All right. Okay. All right.
You know what?
Well.
Forget it. Don't say it. Just go. Get out of here.
All I'm saying is, oh, hi, Brendon. Brendon doesn't look, let me, preface this by first saying, well, you aren't going to like what follows. The preface.
Jason, you seem clean today. What, did you accidentally fall in the tub?
I think it's a good time to tell you something.
Sure.
I wrote it down. Here, hold on 1 second. Okay. Nurse. Beautiful swan.
All right, we got to talk.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Why do I have to find out from Lynch that we're not, together?
What?
I want answers right now.
Okay, well, actually, really, we're not together.
Oh, great. So that's it then? What about the other night? That meant nothing to you?
Oh, God.
What night?
Not now, Jason. I'll kill you!
Kid, I got no beef with you.
You passed out in my car. That's it.
Hey, what? That's not something?
Jason, stop.
Hey, I was going out to get a salad, and, McGurk. Oh, and, I can see it's a bad time. If you want one, okay, thank you.
Look, I got a reputation, all right? Nobody knows about my reputation, but, not being interested in me is not gonna help.
Okay, right. You're gonna have to leave now.
I think I'm dying.
Brendon, no, I don't have time for you right now.
Well, maybe you have time for this. I feel horrible. For real. For the first time since I've been faking, and I guess the purpose of this documentary is so I can study it and learn how to fake better and grow as a faker, so I can enjoy the free time when being sent home rather than throwing up every 5 seconds, which incidentally isn't terribly relaxing.
Brendon, you're supposed to be relaxing.
Mom, no, not now.
No, Brendon, the doctor said it was psychosomatic or stress-related or menopausal. Something. I wasn't paying attention.
Stress-related.
Right, so you have to relax. You've done it this time, Brendon. You're really sick. Are you happy now?
Yeah, I appreciate the irony.
Can I get you anything?
You can get me a bucket and some Darvon.
Brendon, Mommy ate the bucket of Darvon for lunch. But I'm making soup. Do you want some soup?
Yeah, I guess so. What kind?
Okay, I was bluffing, actually. I thought you were sick to your stomach.
Yeah.
Brendon?
What?
Did I ever tell you I used to get these terrible stress headaches in college?
You went to college?
Oh, whoops. Cat's out of the bag. No. But I would get these headaches.
Right. So what would you do?
I'd scream at my roommates to be quiet.
But they were loud?
They were idiots. And loud.
Oh, and...
They were loud idiots.
Oh.
You know, I should call them.
Why is that?
Well, to find out what's become of them, how they're doing, you know, because you need to keep in touch and find out what's become of the people who were once in your life so that you can measure your life against their life and see who won.
Oh. But,
and I am way ahead.
Yeah, can you pass me that bucket, please?
All right, quiet down and listen up. I'm not joking around here. The name's McGurk, and soccer's the game. We need new players for next season. So if you don't suck at soccer, you come to my office tomorrow and talk to me. And I'll be there. Well, I won't be there tomorrow. But just come to my office. I'll set it up. And while I have your attention today, I thought I'd like to dispel any rumors that might be circulating about me. I would never, ever date any faculty members. Even if they begged me to date them, I would say no. Unless they really begged. But they would have to beg a lot in the next 60 seconds. Or they blew it. 59. 58. 57. 56. Okay?
You know, Jason, I thought about what you said, and I would like to be your girlfriend.
Really?
Yes, but not until you're 30, okay? Until then, it's gonna have to be strictly professional.
So, if you wait till I'm 30, that'll make you like 60-something.
Yep, 60-something.
That doesn't thrill me.
26. Last chance. 25. I know, I gotta finish. 24. 23. 22. 22. 22. And 21. Come on, take a look at this. You can't pass it up. 20.
Come on, Josie. Do something cute or something. Josie, you want to talk to me? We'll film it. Can you say, Brendon? Brendon. Oh, you like marbles, Josie? Can you say marbles? Say marbles!
Brendon!
Marbles!
Brendon!
Marbles!
Brendon!
Shh! Sorry!
Thank you!
Don't mention it! We have to be quiet, Josie, okay? No, okay, think of something to say while I adjust the focus. Can you say focus, Josie? Focus. Focus!
Brendon! Ah!
I forgot! Uh-oh. No! No! Josie. Mom? Uh-oh!
I'm not answering, Brendon.
Mom!
Brendon, quietly.
Mom!
Yes.
Josie put Mama on her nose.
What?
Josie.
She'll be fine. You know, more scared than anything else. You see, she blocked off her nasal passages, you know, had to mouth breathe for a while with the That's probably what you heard on the way over. A lot of kids do that the rest of their lives. But she'll be fine. She'll be okay, I think.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Don't mention it. And you might want to hold on to these.
I guess I didn't do a very good job of watching Josie, huh, Mom?
You reacted quickly, Brendon, and that's good.
Yeah. Also, you know, I've been thinking maybe she's a little, you know, not... you know, I mean, why would a normal person put marbles up their
Because
nose?
Josie's a baby.
Hey, no need for name-calling.
Look, she just doesn't know any better, Brendon.
Well, you know, someone should teach her to know better.
You know what I think, Brendon? I think as her big brother, you can teach her some things.
I could... sure, of course, it'd be easy. I could do that.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like not to stick marbles up her nose?
Yes.
How about starting with lesson 1?
Right.
Don't stick the marbles up your nose.
I can teach her to not do that. You know, maybe I can make a teaching video. And, yeah, I can teach her a whole bunch of stuff. And,
Oh,
you know,
boy. Here we go again. Nurse!
All right, look alive out there. Come on, everyone.
You heard him, Melissa. Look lively. I mean, have a lively look about you.
What are you, Melissa's dad or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you looked familiar. Ernest, right?
Eric.
Yeah, Melissa's a good kid. You know, you got a pretty good kid there.
I call her my little sunshine Daisy.
Melissa, you idiot! Kick the ball!
I bet her mom's pretty, though, huh?
She's dead.
Wow.
Good game, huh?
Was she a pretty woman when she was around, you know, on Earth here?
She's not actually dead. She ran off with some guy.
Oh. So how long were they doing it behind your back?
Hey, let's talk about something else.
Sure. So what do you think your wife is doing with this guy right now?
It's 8 hours later there. But, hey, can we talk about something else?
You have a laundry business, right?
I'm in real estate.
Real estate. So you're rich.
Eric.
Ernest.
No, I'm being earnest when I say Eric.
I mean, you have a lot of money.
I do okay. I mean, business is good. This is a seller's market.
Well, that's good because I'm thinking about buying a house.
That's good. It's a buyer's market. You should stop by my office sometime. We can talk about it.
Well, let's go right now.
Shouldn't we wait until after the game?
All right, stop play. Lightning threat. Everybody go back to class as fast as you can. Oh, man, I love coaching. Oh, man, look at that place. Swimming pool, sauna, mailboxes with keys. That's what I want.
Well, you know, let's get the paperwork rolling and see if we can't get you pre-approved, because once that happens, most of the work is over.
Sounds good.
Yearly income?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's, I do all right.
You know, I need some kind of figure for the bank. Otherwise, they're not going to pre-approve you.
Can it be a lie?
It can't be a bold lie. You can exaggerate. You can give a gross income.
All right.
I think most people would do that.
So,
Yeah, so give me a rough figure.
Oh, $2 million.
Okay. You have the paperwork to back that up.
I'm making it out right now.
What about savings?
$2 million.
And do you have a credit lines anywhere?
$2 million.
Okay.
Brendon,
Yeah.
it really seemed to me like you were daydreaming today in class.
I was.
I knew it. After 18 years of teaching, I can tell the daydreamers.
That's great, Mr. Lynch. I got a question. You see, I want to learn how to communicate with kids.
You are a kid.
I mean, younger kids. You know, I want to make an educational film.
Oh, bitten by the teaching bug, huh? Well, you know, I was about your age when it bit me. The teaching bug. Bit me.
Yeah, I don't want to teach, though. I want to make a film that teaches, you know. I want to show it to my baby sister, you know, because she's at a young age, and I figure I can get to her because she's like a little sponge, you know. She's...
Oh, you mean like Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers?
Right,
or...
well,
yeah.
Okay, not so much that. I was thinking more along the lines of, you know, Gattaca.
Well, you know, a lot of bright colors in music works for almost any age.
Well, yeah, okay, that's
Except
good.
for maybe the Paleolithic age. Huh? It's a joke, Brendon. I mean, that's when the cavemen lived, during the Paleolithic age.
Oh, right, caveman.
Humor is a great tool for teaching as well.
Yeah.
Use it.
Well, how come you don't use it? How come you don't use it?
Yes. Touche, my young student. Touche.
Yeah. Anyway, look, I just want to know if I get some extra credit on this thing here.
You know, after 18 years of teaching, I can always tell when a kid wants to make an educational film for extra credit.
So you'll give me extra credit?
Well, I'll give you extra credit if your film actually teaches something.
It will, don't worry.
Listen, I don't want this video to glorify violence.
What about slapstick?
Oh, I love slapstick. That's a very good choice.
Really?
Yes, it can be very funny. It's humorous. Watch this.
Ow.
Now watch this.
Right.
Ow. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what's with this stupid machine? Why the hell won't it go?
Hey, McGurk. Having trouble with the fax machine?
Is that what this is?
All right, let me show you.
What are you
All
doing?
right. The paper goes in face down first, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you dial the number, and then you hit start. What do you have here? Is this a mortgage application?
Well, Lynch, do you mind? You know, I'll let you help me with the fax. That was great. Now leave.
Buying a house?
Well, I'm going to buy a condo. You know, it's cooler. I'm going out there later with my real estate agent to look it over, so,
Oh, really? Wow. 15-year or 30?
What?
On the mortgage, 15-year or 30?
15 years or 30 years what?
You're going to have to pay it back?
Pay what back, Lynch?
It's a loan that you're going to be paying back.
I'm not taking out a loan. I'm doing a mortgage.
Okay, good luck, McGurk.
Look, Lynch, you know, I don't like you.
Well, thank you.
However, I'm going to probably have a housewarming party, and, you know, you can come.
That's great. Okay, well, I'll see you at the teachers' meeting later.
I'm going to get one of those satellite TVs, so that's a draw, you know, for a party. That's great.
Right. Well, I'm leaving now.
Before you go, can I borrow $25,000?
Hi, Spiky. How's it going?
Hey, Melissa, how about a hug for Spiky?
Well,
Just a little huggy for Spiky. Come on.
okay. Okay, Spiky, that's enough.
To hug.
Spiky, that's enough.
Look what I can do, Melissa.
Spiky, that's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Okay, it's funny, but it's dangerous. You need a doctor.
Did you call for a doctor?
Yes, Spiky shoved some marbles up his nose, and now he can't breathe through it.
You shouldn't stick marbles in your nose, Spiky. Brendon,
Yeah.
why, did we cut?
Yeah, we're just rolling.
Why can't you put marbles in your nose?
Because it's dangerous.
Brendon, have you ever tried to eat with your nose? I have.
Well,
If you stick food up your nose and your nose is connected to your throat.
Ew.
One time I ate with my eye.
Ew, Jason. You're not supposed to do that.
why don't you just use your mouth?
Well, I mean, it's so obvious. I read that to be truly human is to be constantly exploring.
Wow.
Anyway.
Oh, my God, Eric, look at all the women. I want to live here.
Yeah, don't pee in the pool.
Too late.
Okay.
Ladies, hello. How you doing down there? How's the pool? Hey, look out, cannonball, ladies. Eric, how many floors up are we?
11. Up and down, my friend.
Forget the cannonball. Forget the cannonball! They seem to be ignoring me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this is going to be great.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Sean. I mean, you haven't heard back from the bank
You
yet.
know, what the hell with the bank, Eric? I'm going to live in this place, and I'm going to start my new life here.
You know, I think we should continue to check out different price ranges.
No. Forget it. I need this place.
I don't disagree. I just say that you need to keep your options open at this point.
Do you know what kind of status goes with living in a place like this?
Oh, it is a very prestigious place to live.
Say goodbye to the old John McGurk. Eric,
Bye.
thank you. Now say hello to the new John McGurk.
Okay, and how will I know the difference?
Well, I've turned around.
That indicates the arrival of
But the new John McGurk is going to live here, Eric. All right? He's going to have a respectable apartment, condominium that he owns. I'll be a homeowner, and I may grow a mustache. Eric.
Yes.
John McGurk.
Hey, John, what can I do for you?
Well, I wanted to know if you heard from the loan people. Or
Actually, no, I haven't heard anything yet.
I was hoping we'd hear something by the end of the day because I just moved out of my apartment.
Wait, you already moved? Why would you move out already?
I hate that place. So I went over to my landlady and I mooned her. Told her to kiss my big fat ass.
See, I don't think it's a good idea to leave your apartment just yet. I'd hate to see you stuck without a place to stay, which is what could happen if this mortgage doesn't come through and you...
Whoa, what are you talking about, Eric?
You don't want to move out before you know where you
Well,
move.
I just moved out.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do what you've just done. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Just to close a sale sometimes can take months.
Yeah.
John, I don't want to see you left high and dry.
Right. So I made a premature move then.
Yeah, I think it was impulsive and premature, and I think...
Yeah, you don't have to overdo it, you know?
I'm
Premature was fine.
What was fine?
Just premature.
Okay, premature, yeah. Well,
my point is that I'm kind of stuck with the decision I made here. Maybe I got a little overenthusiastic, but, you know, all I'm saying is put it together by the end of the day.
Why don't you pick up a Saria Munji card?
Aren't you guys eating? It's great.
You're eating ours.
No, well, it's great. Sergeant Schultz is hilarious. Oh, man. He's funny.
Dad,
Yes.
can I go over to the Smalls to watch TV?
No.
Yes.
Dad?
Listen to your mother.
Dad, I can't take this.
Isn't this a school night?
Dad.
No, you can go. There's no reason why you can't
No,
go.
no, no, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, you
Yes.
can't. I don't want you hanging out with that kid, Brendon.
You know, Coach, you're undermining my authority as a parent.
Yeah.
That's the downside. The plus side is I think I love you.
It's awful, Brendon, and he smells.
You know, I wish there was something I could do to help you, Melissa, but my hands are tied, you know.
Hey, Melissa, I just used your toothbrush.
Oh,
I hope you don't mind.
Brendon, he just used my toothbrush. What do I do?
Let him have it then.
Melissa,
Yes?
can I use your apricot shower wash? Sorry to interrupt.
Melissa, the call's coming from inside the house.
Brendon, is that you?
Coach McGurk, how's it going?
No, couldn't be better, actually.
Yeah.
Melissa, so
Yeah.
what's the word there?
You know, I'm gonna leave
No,
you two
Brendon.
alone to chat because this sounds important. Goodbye.
Oh, he was Kurt. What, are you guys in a fight?
No.
Yeah, I was asking if I could use your body wash. Eric. Eric.
Hold that thought. Yes.
Eric, what the hell are you doing? Get up.
I'm meditating.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought only women did that.
I'm doing a boy style. This is my my warrior stance.
So you're meditating?
Yeah.
And what does that do?
It relaxes me. It calms me.
Oh, that's stupid.
You should try it. It might work for you.
No, I don't think meditation is going to work for me. You know, I have different ways of relaxing myself.
You want to give this a shot?
I don't know, Eric. That's I don't think I could sit like that. You know, I mean, I have really thick legs.
Sit like I'm sitting.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Give it a shot. You just
All right, I'll give
Okay.
it a shot.
sit like I'm sitting and take a deep breath in. And as
Right.
you're letting it out, go,
Whoops.
Dad, how much longer do you think Coach McGurk is going to live with us?
Well, you know, it's only been 4 hours, Melissa. I think we've got to give him at least a day.
Hey, Eric, where's a plunger?
Oh, no.
'Cause this thing is messed up.
Is he in my car?
So I would like to I would like to watch the tape, and I welcome your feedback to a point. Don't overdo it because I'm sensitive about my work. Just as I'm sure you wouldn't want me making fun of your sweater or your haircut over there
Brendon.
or your lisp. Okay.
Brendon.
Well,
Brendon,
I'm
can you
about
show the-
to
Brendon,
put
let's
it
get on
on.
with the film.
on with the film. Hi, I'm Spiky McMarbles, and this is my nose. And when I'm feeling lucky, I use it like a hose.
Spiky, that's not right. Don't stick marbles where there is no light.
Spiky, I'm Dr. Teacham. I'm going to have to operate to get the marbles out of your nose.
Dr. Teacham, is Spiky stupid because he puts marbles up his nose?
Yes. No. He just hasn't learned not to do it, but he might be a little stupid too.
Spiky, why do you put marbles in your nose?
Because I can't hold them between my toes.
Spiky, you should keep marbles in this pouch.
I'll stuff that bag right in my mouth. Ow! Ow! Hey, kids, take it from me, Spiky McMarbles. Don't stick marbles in your nose. Bye for now.
Bye, kids.
Bye.
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 Bye. Brendon, this has got to be the worst movie we've ever...
Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there, do not put them in there. Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there, do not put them in there. Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there, do not put them in there.
So tell me, at what point did you get the urge to stick marbles into your nose?
When Spiky told me not to.
Brendon, I'm sorry. I know you were counting on me and stuff, but I had to find out for myself. And I'll tell you something. It was great.
In there, do not put them in there. Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there, do not put them in there. Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there, do not put them in there. Marbles in your nose.
Eric, I'm dying up here. It's like a sauna. I can't live like this.
But, you know, it's small, but it's also...
Crappy.
I was going to say cozy, but
I mean, there's no pool, there's no women. I'm sweating like a pig.
It's a fixer-upper.
It's a piece of crapper.
Hey, let's check out some more places.
All right?
You know, this place is not that bad. A little paint, a little more paint.
No.
Paint the windows.
Yeah, Eric?
It could look like it was just painted.
Eric?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I guess it's a bad sign when your realtor's laughing.
Yeah. Wow, this is nice.
Well, I told you we would find something.
This is actually very nice. What did they say was wrong with it?
A small kitchen fire. So it needs a little work, I'm guessing. Probably some new wallpaper. But it's really quite nice.
Huh. Wow. Eric, do you check these places out before you bring... I don't want to do your job for you, but this is not one you want to bring people around to anymore.
Yeah.
I don't see the educational value in the film, Brendon.
Wait. You don't see the... You don't see the educational value in this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. There's no extra credit on this. I'm sorry.
But what about all the work I did?
The video did not teach kids not to put marbles in their noses, Brendon. And in fact, I spent the rest of the day pulling marbles out of their noses, if you remember. Do you know what that is like?
Well, maybe they had...
Look at my hands.
Well, maybe they had them and...
Look, Brendon, if you want to make a truly good educational film...
No, forget it.
What?
I don't know. Look, what are you going to do with all those marbles?
Probably donate them somewhere, that's all. I'm not going to put them on my nose, if that's what you're thinking. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
You're wrong. I'm not.
All right. You don't mind if I take them, then? I'm just going to take them.
Just take them.
All right, I will.
Take 'em.
I will.
Nope.
I'll take them.
Leave too.
Eric, I just want to say thanks again for getting my landlady to take me back,
Well, you're more than welcome. I'm sorry it was so much money. Are you sure you can live with that?
No, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to pay it anyway. But that was fun when we were looking for houses together.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I remember that condo we looked at?
Yeah.
With the pool. That was fun.
I'm still laughing.
Yeah.
Well, I should get going now.
No, you have a fun way of showing people houses.
Thanks. Well, I should get going, John.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you around. I know where you live.
Sure. The next time you want to try to buy a house again, let me know.
Okay, how about next week?
Sounds like fun.
Really?
You need some help there, McGurk?
I can do it, Lynch.
Oh, is that another mortgage application?
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying a couple more houses.
Oh, great. The market's good, huh?
Oh, yeah. In fact, the market's so good, I was thinking of buying the market.
You're being sarcastic there, aren't you?
No.
Wait a minute. That was
It's a
sarcasm.
copy of a lease.
Oh, so you decided not to buy?
Yeah, that's it. I decided not to buy.
You couldn't find anything you liked, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Well, wrong way, McGurk. Let me have it. Flip it around like this. All right. Wow, expensive rent. Where are you moving to?
Actually, I'm not moving. This is my old place. My landlady raised the rent a bit,
That's too bad.
Well, tripled it.
You know there are laws that say you can only raise the rent by a certain percentage.
So what's your point?
My point is that maybe you can use the law to your advantage.
Oh, please. What's that, a marble?
No, it's for, wow. How did that get in my hand?
Lynch, why are you carrying around marbles?
Gotta go.
See, Josie? That's a hospital. You were in a hospital. Member hospital? Member hospital? Can you say hospital? Can you say that? Hospital.
Brendon, maybe we should just watch the video, please.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Look, Mom, look at Josie. She's learning, Mom.
So am I, Brendon.
Oh.
Yeah?
Mom, can you say, put a cork on the wine because I think you've had enough to drink?
Oh, can we say a glass of wine a day is very, very good for
Can
you?
we say, lunatic? Lunatic.
Brendon, can you say
Ow.
bullseye?
Yeah.
Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there. Do not put them in there. Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there. Do not put them in there. Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there. Do not put them in there. Don't put marbles in your nose, put them in there. Do not put them in there. Marbles in your nose.
Brendon, the policeman said that you were riding on the wrong side of the road. So, unfortunately, you might be at fault.
Fault? Fault schmaltz. They can't prove crap. Should have fled the scene next time.
Next time? No next time, Brendon. You could have really gotten hurt.
Wait a minute. Where's my bike? What happened? We need to turn around.
Brendon, your bike is totaled. Actually, it's in my pocket. Here it is. I'm sorry.
Great. I mowed lawns for a year to get that bike.
I bought you that bike for your birthday. You've never mowed a lawn in your life.
That's not the point. Look, I have a concussion, okay? And I'm not even sure who you are right now, okay? Mom?
Uh-huh.
Hey, there's another lady in the car. What's this? Who? Hello.
Hi, little Brendon. How's your boo-boo?
Hi. Hi, you.
Hi.
Hi. Who's this?
This is Stephanie. I told you that Stephanie was going to come.
Hello.
Hello.
I was picking her up from the airport. Remember I told you about Stephanie?
I'm just passing through.
Just passing through.
We knew each other in college.
Sorority sisters, Fidelts. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I wasn't in the sorority. That was Isabella.
No. We pledged together.
Oh.
You were there.
Actually, we met through Isabella. Remember?
Oh, Isabella.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her so much. She is the best.
She sounds great. Which one of you is my mom again? Bless you. Wait, I know her. She's my brother.
God, I think Josie's coming down with something. I'm probably going to have to take her to the doctor, too.
You know, I talked to Isabel a month ago. She's still in England with Jacob, and she sounded great.
I should call her, actually.
You should call her. Remember how we used to speak in Australian accents? And we'd fool guys at bars?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm from Australia. Land ho, governor.
I don't think I was there when you did that.
I'm confused. Are we dropping her off? Due to my unforeseen injury, I regret to announce a slight setback in our current production, the Slapstick Barbarian project.
Well, can't we recast you?
Yeah, we can just grab anybody off the street.
Hey, if I thought there was another actor out there capable of doing what I do, then, in a heartbeat I would, but that's not going to happen, and we're already halfway finished. Is the tape in there?
Yeah.
Here, let's take a look at this and see what we have so far.
Ow.
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 Oh, no.
Ow.
Ow.
So, we got some work to do.
What if we wrote funnier dialogue and didn't rely so much on the violence?
Yeah.
No, right. No. I think you're right. Jokes. Yeah, we'll write some jokes. So you guys get the pens out. Let's
get cooking.
Let's get this thing moving.
Okay.
Brendon, how about you ask Jason what time it is?
Okay. What time is it?
7-ish.
Is that it?
I was hoping that would get you guys started.
Let's do this. Okay, I'm a barbarian, so are you, Jason.
Oh, I have a good joke.
Oh, yeah? Okay, let's hear it.
If we're both barbarians, right?
Sure.
Then I would come up to you and say, excuse me, can I ask you a question?
That's pretty good.
Because
it's kind of a play on words.
We both have battle axes.
Oh, right. I got it. Yeah.
And then you're like, what kind of question would you ask me?
Right.
And I would like, well, I have a lot of questions to ask you. And then you would say like, well, ask away. And then I would say like, which question should I ask first?
We get it.
Yeah. And then Brendon, you would say, well, I don't know, just pick one to ask
you guys,
now. And then I would say...
It's basically, you're playing on the word axe, I think.
Yes, but for a long time.
But you don't even have axes, you have clubs.
Yeah. Well, this is
oh.
Yeah. So maybe something about, hey, you want to go to that new club?
Right.
I don't like that one.
I'm very spiritual now. I guess I believe that everything happens for a reason,
Right, yeah.
And it's karma, too. But I have these new Chinese friends now, and they are great. Oh, they've taught me so much Chinese.
Well, yeah, you sound busy.
Oh, I am. Are you kidding? I am.
Hey, how's your husband?
Richard?
Yeah.
He's fantastic. I mean, fantastic. God, busy as a bee. Buzz, buzz, buzz. He's doing everything. How about you? Any men?
Oh, no, not now. No, God, I haven't seen Richard since your wedding. Wow, that was like 5 years ago?
Yeah, 5 years. Yep. Oh, my God! We should totally go out dancing, you and me. Come on, the sorority
Boy, I don't
sisters,
know.
the girls.
Brendan's in pretty bad shape. Josie's got a cold.
Oh, come on. It'll be like old times.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hey, how often do you see me, huh?
Never.
You always see your
really.
kids. That's right. So you're coming. You're coming. We're going. Let's go.
No, you know what, Stephanie? I'm
Paula?
really sorry.
Paula,
no,
come on.
Stephanie. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Well, that's okay, you know. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out dancing because I want to.
And you should just have. You should go.
Well, I will, and I'll be back. Not too late. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay,
later.
don't
All right.
dance too much.
Hey, I won't. Don't worry.
Have fun.
Thanks, mate.
What if, Brendon, you're a barbarian.
I like
and
it.
I'm a barbarian.
Right. Yeah.
And then I would come up to you and say, ugh, you're acting barbaric. And then you say, because I'm a barbarian.
All right, should we
And then
try
I
that?
say, like, well, that still is no excuse for you being so barbaric.
Yeah,
And then you
go.
say, I can't help it because I'm a
Jason, I
barbarian.
think you gotta learn when to stop. Because you're starting out strong, but then the more you do it, it's not as funny anymore.
It comes around.
Right.
Yeah, Melissa is not really adding anything, so why are you being so critical?
That's part of what I'm trying to help.
Okay, well, I think we're having.
What does that mean?
Actually, we got a lot of stuff. Who's writing this down?
I am.
So read that last thing back to me and really sell it big.
Okay, Jason comes in and he says, you're acting like a barbarian.
Acting like a barbarian. I love it. Yeah.
And then I stopped writing.
Okay.
That
That's
was
where,
not
that's where I
even
think the
nearly
joke
what...
is. Because that's where I think the joke is.
No, Melissa, the scene went on for
No,
another
because
few minutes.
I know, but the
hey,
irony
whoa.
of you saying
Brendon,
to him.
Okay, I think you know
'Cause
what?
what I think the
I know.
irony of it is
I think I
funny.
know a few.
I don't want my
things-
scenes edited by you, Melissa.
Okay, well, this is tough, and I think I hate doing this.
I'm gonna find out where she keeps the liquor.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do that Australian thing again, you know that.
Good day, my soupy old dingo. Mate.
Keep going.
Hi. I don't mean to be rude, but
Hey, Missy?
hello, Mr. Yeah. Okay. The noise woke up the baby.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This is Paula.
Hey, Paula.
Okay. Yeah, I hate to do this, but it is 1:30 in the morning. Could you guys possibly call it a night?
Oh, sure. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, little B. Oh, we woke you up. I'm sorry.
Actually, the smell of cheap cologne and whiskey woke me up. I just came down to see who's.
Well, okay, great then. The night's over. Everybody go to bed.
Am I that loud when I sleep?
You know, Brendon, learn a lesson from tonight. If you're ever a house guest, don't bring strange men over.
I can't make any promises.
Well, at least not trumpeteers. You know, it's funny. I remember her being a little less gregarious.
What, you mean like in the hips? Ow, 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 ow.
Do you need some help putting those away?
Oh, sure. Thanks. Sure.
Ow. Oh, I'm sleepy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I'll be fine.
You know, I was hoping to talk to you about that guy you brought home last night.
Oh, sure. What?
I'm not sure if I... Okay, here's the thing, Stephanie. I don't really like exposing my kids to strange drunk men inside here.
Let me apologize for that. I think I had a few too many you-know-whats.
Drinks. Yeah, you guys were loaded.
Yeah, I guess I got a little silly, but no more drunk men. I apologize.
You can do what you want.
I
with
know.
whom, but-
Okay. I guess I really messed up, huh?
Well, it kind of puts me in a weird place. And
puts you in a weird place?
I just kept thinking, what if your husband called looking for you while that guy was here?
Whoa. Okay, Paula. You're about to cross a line.
No, I'm not judging you here.
Hey, just please, okay?
Okay, hold on to that thought there. Hi, sir. Can I help you?
Yeah, I've got a summons here for a Brendon Small to appear in juvenile court.
Why?
Racketeering.
What?
Oh, wait, let's see here. Apparently he broke the law by riding on the wrong side of the road and caused an accident.
He has to go to court for that?
Hey, did I stutter?
No, but it sounded like you lisped a few times.
Don't make me arrest you.
Brendon, wake up.
I am awake. This is how I eat.
I gotta take your sister to the doctor today, and I'm not gonna be able to take you to your court date.
Good. I don't want to go anyway.
No, you have to go because they'll throw you in jail. Plus, it'll make me look bad.
Hey, let them throw me in jail. I've seen Escape from Alcatraz and The Rock and that Attica documentary and Stripes.
No,
and
Brendon.
Goodfellas.
I'll find you a ride.
You know what? I can't believe I have to defend myself in court for almost getting killed. I learned my stupid lesson. Don't these people have anything better to do than reprimand children? I mean, we're easy targets.
You're going to go, and I'm going to find you a ride because you can't afford any more trouble, Brendon.
I can take him.
Oh, no. Really?
Sure. When do you need me to do it?
Right after soccer practice, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Stephanie.
No problem, really. I mean, I'd love to help out, okay? I mean, as long as I'm here, right?
Right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, whoopity-doo, Steph. Thanks a bunch.
Brendon, what are you doing? Soccer practice is over. Get out of here.
I'm waiting to be picked up, and they're late.
Right. What's really going on here, Brendon, huh? You thinking about running away or something?
No, I'm not gonna run away.
Well, let me tell you something. You should. It builds character.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, I did it. Running away from home is great.
Really?
Well, the first time I ran away, Brendon, when I was 8,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go work on an oil rig. That was my dream.
Right.
So I pointed myself in the direction of Alaska and started running.
How far'd you get?
I got to the pizza place.
Right.
But I got a job there.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and they pretty much raised me, the Greek guy who owned it.
Is that true?
And I came home about like 5.5 years later with my new Greek dad and my Greek mom and my Greek brothers and sisters and said, this is my new family. Introduced them to my old family.
How'd the folks take it?
We had a party.
Yeah, that's a good story.
All right, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, get out of here.
Where is she?
Look, Richard, we have been going over this for over a month. It is my couch.
No, it's not.
Richard, I bought the couch.
No, you didn't buy the couch. I bought the couch.
Okay, but I picked it out, Richard.
No, you did not pick it. I picked out the couch.
I picked out the red
Stephanie,
couch.
you didn't have anything to do with this couch.
Okay, but I said it was my idea to go shopping.
Okay, it was your idea to go shopping.
Exactly, thank you.
You're not getting any of the couch, so get used to not having that couch.
I am
okay?
getting half that couch.
You know, maybe I should have gotten you to sign a prenuptial agreement.
Excuse
because this is,
me?
Yeah, you heard me right.
Maybe I should have gotten you to sign a
You're
prenuptial
in an emotional
agreement.
state right now. I can't even listen to you.
I have every right to be in an emotional state. You have made me this way.
Oh, yeah, everything's my fault.
That's right.
You know what? I'm sitting on the couch right now, and I'm loving it.
It's my couch.
I'm sitting on the couch. I'm laying on it.
Richard!
Yeah, it's a good couch. I got my shoes on the couch. What do you think about that? They're on there, and you're gone.
Oh, that's for your couch and your stupid car and your golf clubs and your facial steamer and your deodorizer, your water pick, your mother's stupid vagina.
That's what I'm saying. You get yourself a pet. Like I have a fish, right?
Yeah.
Teaches you responsibility, Brendon, which is what you need.
Right.
It's a responsibility tester, right?
Sure.
I'll tell you, I've gone through 1 million fish.
Yeah.
They all die.
Yeah.
You know, but you get over it. You get another fish. I mean, there's 1 billion fish out there for sale in
Right.
stores everywhere.
Yeah. Coach, I gotta ask you a favor. You got a car, right?
So you rode down the wrong side of the street into oncoming traffic. What were you thinking, Brendon?
Nothing. Wait, no, I remember. I was trying to remember the name of the guy who played Tron in the movie Tron.
Brendon, you broke the law. You caused an accident. I'm afraid that according to the law, you have to be punished.
Punished? Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
I think that's absurd. That's what I think.
What my client is trying to say, Your Honor.
Who is this?
Look, I told you could come, but you couldn't talk, okay?
Trust me, I've talked myself out of 1 million of these things, Brendon.
Do not talk.
Just shut up and let me handle this, Brendon.
Shut up.
Brendon, is this your guardian?
I don't know.
John McGurk, Your Honor.
Have I seen you in court before?
Yes, several times, but that's not important, sir. What's important is that my retarded nephew is innocent.
I'm not retarded.
Yes, you are, Brendon. Now shut up. Your Honor, during the day of the accident, Brendon was suffering from a severe bout of mentally challenged stuff.
What are you doing?
Mistrial, Brendon. Also, Your Honor, Brendon was suffering from dementia, which was passed down to him from me.
No, wait.
I don't even know where I am right now, Your Honor.
I was hit by a car.
No, you were hit by... Right. So what are you telling me here?
Well, that Brendon was hit by a car and that it was his fault.
You'd make a fantastic lawyer.
Now, listen, we're not disputing who's at fault here. We have an eyewitness and police reports. What I'm doing is deciding an appropriate punishment. That's the phase of the trial we're in now.
Your Honor, might I suggest a spanking on his tush-tush?
All right, that's it. Another word out of you, and you'll be held in contempt.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Anyway, Brendon, I'd like to start off by...
Bruce Boxleitner.
What did I tell you, mister?
No, I'm just saying Bruce Boxleitner was the guy in Tron, Your Honor.
Oh, right. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Now I can sleep.
Great movie.
So you tell me.
Now, please, both of you.
Ahead of its time.
Now listen to me. Brendon, I want you to write an essay detailing exactly why what you did was illegal.
Oh, man.
Yes. And if it's good, maybe I'll let you off the hook.
This court is a mockery.
And you there, McGurk, I'd like you to write an essay, too.
Whoa.
Hello, Your Honor. As you can see, I've decided to make a video essay in place of a written essay. And trust me, this will be better, because my penmanship is atrocious and my spelling is terrible. Anyway, here's my punishment, and I hope you like it.
I love this new car.
Me too. Do you know what else I love?
What's that?
You.
Yeah, we should run over some children.
Yes, let's go kill children.
Yeah, look, there's one riding towards us now.
Well, put your seatbelt on. Let's see what this baby can do.
Oh, God, I love my mother and the country and the judicial system. I really love all that stuff.
You come here, you bring some stranger into my house, you say you're going to pick up Brendon, and you don't. Then you break all my plates? What is going on here?
I'll replace the plates,
no,
okay?
You know what? Here's the thing. You need to tell me what's going on.
What? I'm a screw-up, okay? Is that what you want to hear?
Yes. No. I mean,
I'm
no.
a screw-up.
No.
I can't do anything right.
No.
I can't balance my checkbook.
No.
I spend too much.
No.
I'm clumsy.
Maybe.
Apparently I'm stupid, too. He even hates my lasagna.
What do you mean? Richard?
Yes!
Is he still alive?
Yeah, hey, go in the trunk hot stuff and go get Daddy the bat.
Sure thing.
We'll finish him off.
Hey, not as hard.
Well, I'm trying to kill you.
No, okay, that's it. Ow.
Stephanie, you could have told me about the divorce.
I know, I'm sorry. I had to get out of town, you know? I mean, the stress was killing me. It's his fault. It's his fault I acted like an ass around here.
Who cares whose fault it was? Look, you can do one of two things. You can cry like a baby and ruin your own life and everybody's life around you, or you can try to move on.
But
Richard's a jerk. Look, you're acting like a victim, and you are not a victim. Say it with me.
I'm not a victim.
No, wait for me,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Say it with me. Okay, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. I'm not a victim.
I am a victim, not them. They were encased in steel. I only had my flesh encasement of flesh. They should have to write essays. They should be punished. Hit it, boys! Don't kill children, don't run them over. Let them live their life, let them get older. Don't kill children, don't run them over. Let them live their life and let them get older. Brendon's fault, he didn't do anything wrong. He was riding his bike. They tried to take his life. Don't kill children, don't run them over. Let them live their life.
All right, I've seen enough of this. Brendon, I am very disappointed in you. You blatantly fabricated contemptuous materials and made a mockery of this court. You realize you're going to have to be punished again.
Wait.
No, Brendon, you won't talk yourself out of this. I want you to spend the next 4 months working weekend community service.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I don't think he's kidding.
And these nice folks have an estimate for the car accident.
Here.
Give me that. Here, take this.
$900? You have got to be kidding.
I don't think they're kidding.
Brendon, you're going to have to help me with this.
Yes, Brendon. And I don't want to see you around here again. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Look, I'll do the community service, and Mom, I'll help pay you back for the car damage, but Your Honor, I want you to know this. I have learned absolutely nothing. Good day.
Brendon.
I believe I said good day.
We should all hang out again when Isabella comes back into town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would be great. It would be marvelous, mate. Kangaroo, boomerang, you know?
Yeah, I never did that thing with you guys, remember?
Right. Well, seriously, Paula, thank you.
Are you sure you don't need to stay longer?
Nah, I really, better get back. I've got a lot of stuff to sort through.
Well, I hope everything goes smoothly. I really do.
Oh, that's my cab. Thank you again.
Okay. Whoa, okay.
Goodbye.
All right. Stephanie, you forgot your, you have been in there the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
Sammy, guess who's home? Daddy's home. Who's hungry, huh? I am. So I'm gonna eat in front of you while you just lie there. Sammy? Little guy? Sammy, talk to me. You're just sleeping, right? Wake up! Sammy, wake up! Oh, my God, Sammy, what am I gonna do with you? Maybe bury you in the backyard. Or, I don't know, what do you do with a dead fish? I don't know maybe I'll put you in a little box or something, and I'll drive you out to the... Hold on, I'm coming.
John McGurk?
No, McQuirk lives next door. I'm John McGurk. Who wants to know, you?
I'm afraid you're gonna have to come with me.
For what?
Murder one.
Huh?
Oh, hold on. Apparently you failed to turn in an essay that was due earlier today.
Whoa, wait. No, I thought he was kidding.
Afraid not, sir.
Oh, my God, this isn't my day.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
No! Sammy!
Don't kill children, don't run them over. Let them live their life and let them get older. Don't kill children, don't run them over. Let them live their life and let them get older. Brendon saw he didn't do anything wrong. He was riding his bike. They tried to take his life.
And now, for the final award of the evening, the Best Young Filmmaker of the Year. And the nominees are... The Sea Monster, Davy Bouton, producer. Titanic 2, Sheila and Billy Jones, producers.
The ship is sinking. We've hit an iceberg.
But the ship can't sink. It will never sink. It's insinkable. It's called the Titanic.
There's fish all over the place now coming in because we're really sinking a lot now.
We can't sink.
We sunk. I love you.
I love you.
And finally, Fat Her, Brendon, Melissa, and Jason, producers.
You had an affair?
Look,
And now she's trying to kill us? How could you?
I'm sorry.
Who is she?
Just some woman.
Is it because I'm fat?
No. In fact, she's fat too.
Well, where is she now?
I don't know, but we're safe here in the country. She'll never find us.
Found you.
Ah! She found us. You said she would never find us.
But that's not her.
And the award goes to... How do you get these open? Oh, here it is, Fat Her! Brendon, Johnson, and Khaleesi, producers. Congratulations. You'd like to say a few words? Keep it tight.
I'd like to thank the people who made... I know I'm
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you
very much. I don't know what else.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good night.
Stop it. Sit down. Thank you.
All right, so I'll keep it for the first day. Melissa keeps it for the second day, and Jason will keep it for the third day, and we'll keep doing it like that for the rest of our lives.
Okay.
What if one of us gets hit by a car and then it gets mangled?
And then you miss your day.
Excuse me. Hi. Hi, I'm Dixie Smithley from Channel 1 News, and I wanted to congratulate you kids on your award.
Oh.
I'd love to do a piece on you three kids.
You mean, beat us up?
No, of course not.
No, Jason, no. She means she wants to do a story on us, right?
Yeah, right. I think it's fascinating what you kids are doing, and I think it'll make a great story. We'll do some interviews, follow you around with the camera, see what it's like to be young, award-winning filmmakers. What do you say?
Could you repeat that?
There you are. Oh,
hey, whoa, Mom.
Brendon, I am so proud of you. Congratulations.
Are you his mother?
His girlfriend.
She's kidding. We broke up.
I'm his mom, Paula Small.
I'm Dixie Smithley from Channel 1 News.
Nice to meet you. Oh, hey, I am so proud of you kids, too. Congratulations.
Brendon, your mom's all over me.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Small. You have really bad breath.
Well, I think this is going to be a fun interview.
That wasn't the interview?
You see, Mr. McGurk, the problem is you scored extremely low on certain parts of your evaluation.
Well.
And the part we're most concerned with today is the one dealing with your anger. In fact, I understand that you ripped up that section of the evaluation and threw it into the reviewer's face. In accordance with school policy, it will be necessary for you to attend anger management therapy. If you refuse, you'll be terminated. Am I clear?
Mm-hmm.
It's all up to you, Mr. McGurk. Are you willing to attend these anger management sessions? That's a yes?
No. Oh.
Damn! Coffee, anybody? Because I've got a fresh pot brewing. Just a show of hands if you would like coffee. Okay, 4 cups of coffee. Cream, just a show of hands. No, put your hand down and then show it again.
Dad. Okay, everybody ready now? Let's just chat, okay? Let me ask you, Melissa. You started performing when you were... How old? How old were you?
Well,
Yeah, I'm out of coffee. Do you still want the cream?
Dad, forget the coffee. Come in here.
Just a little thing of sugar?
Dad, just come in here.
I'm sorry. Am I in there? Oh, sorry about the coffee, guys. How about a highball?
My father's a little nervous.
How about a speedball?
I understand. We'll work around it, not a problem.
Dad, please, just sit.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to have a lawyer present when we do this.
You already signed the release.
No, I mean, I'd like to get a present for my lawyer. A lawyer present.
Oh, okay.
The cover-up runs deep.
How deep?
Really deep. Deep.
So you're saying that if I wrote this story, I would bring down the most powerful man in the free world?
You mean Mel Gibson?
No, I mean the President of the United States of America.
Oh, it doesn't run that deep. That would be really deep.
I want to thank you for all your help on this. And the American people will thank you, too.
I hope not all at once. That would be really loud. That's a joke.
Oh, I guess with everything going on in my life, my mistress trying to kill me and everything, my sense of humor is gone.
One more thing before you go.
I wasn't leaving.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
It is weird.
Okay. Here, I want you to have this.
Ha! Now that's funny.
It's not a joke.
I'll cherish it.
I sort of want you to throw it out. It reminds me of my father.
Oh, does he look like a zebra?
No.
Oh.
Someone's coming. Were you followed?
Yes, were you?
Yes. Oops.
I sense that your character is tormented by his unfaithfulness to his wife.
Oh.
But in this particular clip, he seems to be a little bit more aloof with regard to his infidelity. Is that accurate?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, what is the significance of the zebra?
Huh.
Does it represent redemption for your character? Are the stripes a metaphor for the cell that keeps him a prisoner of his own dark secrets?
Wow. Boy, you said it. But actually, no. The thing about the zebra is that it looks like a horse.
Okay, horse.
Yeah, and if you put peanut butter on a horse's gums, they look like they're talking, and that's why there's peanut butter on its face.
Yeah.
But what you said is really good, too.
So, Jason, I understand you really enjoy the sandbox.
Aren't we supposed to talk about the movie?
Well, I'm focusing on the sandbox right now. I want to see where you get your ideas, where your whole genesis is.
What?
The beginning. Your beginning.
Right. I like my sandbox because I like sitting in sand, and sometimes I pretend I'm sitting in the desert.
Really? The desert.
Let's move on.
Okay. So, I have to talk to you about the movie Fat Her. You're playing a lot of different characters in this movie.
Yeah, I played 11 characters, 8 of them women, including one who's 5 months pregnant, another who is 7 months pregnant, and one who can't conceive but who's pregnant.
My. That is a tremendous range for someone so young.
Yes, well, stuffing a pillow under my shirt helped.
Yeah.
Sometimes cats come in the sandbox and poop.
And the guy took my spot. I mean, I clearly was going to park there, and I was pretty upset. So I took a deep breath, closed my eyes, and thought, how am I going to handle this?
kick his ass.
Wait, John, hold on to your thoughts. Uno momento, please.
I'm just saying, you kick his ass or you hit his
Let's
car.
find out what Larry did, and we will get back to your comment. Continue, Larry.
Well, I took a couple more deep breaths, and I realized it was stupid to get upset over a parking space. So I drove around a little more, and I found another spot. A better one.
A better parking spot. To the victor go the spoils. And how did you feel, Larry? Tell us.
Well, I felt really...
Let us all listen to Larry and learn, for Larry will teach.
Well, I really felt...
Think about what you're saying, Larry.
Well, you know, I felt really...
Larry, just relax, let it flow.
Yeah, for me...
Don't hold back, man. Tell us everything.
Yeah. Well, I felt, for me, it was a...
If we listen, Larry...
Why don't you shut up and let me tell them?
Right. Go ahead. Sorry.
I felt good, you know. It was nice to finally... For me...
He felt good. Good is good.
Stop interrupting me! I'm going out for some deep breaths.
Okay, John.
Yeah. Man, that was funny what happened with Larry. Huh? He's messed up.
It was a bit upsetting.
Larry's a mess.
John, let's talk about you. Tell me about yourself.
I'm not feeling too good about this.
Everyone's uncomfortable at first, John.
Yeah. And then what happens?
What are your problems, my friend?
I mean, I'm not really an angry person, you know? I hate people, and I hate my job.
Good, acceptance.
And I hate my mother. I don't know, work with that.
I'll be back with my decision.
Would you ever cheat on your husband?
No. You know, by studying these fossilized footprints, I believe that dinosaurs would often split up and leave each other.
Would you like to go out to dinner some night?
Sometimes one of the parent dinosaurs would leave and never see the baby dinosaur again.
That's sad for the baby.
But some animals eat their young, so it's not that bad.
Oops.
Can we just stop the film here for a second?
Sure.
I must say, Brendon, though it's a tad difficult to follow at times, this film is extremely creative. I can see why you kids won the award.
Shucks.
So where do you get all of this creativity?
I'd have to say from my mom, you know. She's a very creative person. She teaches creative writing. She writes, you know, herself. She does. And I've read some of her work, and not very good. But, you know, she's very creative, and I'd say, like, if I get it from anybody, it's got to be from her.
So what about your dad? I bet he's pretty creative too, huh? Brendon? Brendon, are you okay? Brendon!
I'm fine. I was just thinking.
Oh, you're such a smelly little girl. You made a big messy mess for Mommy to clean up, didn't you, huh? Yes, you did. You made a little mess.
Mom?
You did.
Oh, dear Lord. Is there another dead animal in the floorboards?
No, that's your little baby sister made a little messy mess. Mommy's gonna block her nose just a little while.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand outside the room just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom?
Yeah?
What was the name of that guy? You know, that guy that used to live here. Father. That's right.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just questions. Dixie, father, interview. You know.
Use sentences, please.
Well, Dixie's been asking me a lot of personal questions, like how creative is, you know, my father, and, you know, I don't really know how to answer those questions.
Well, I was gonna call him to tell him about the award, so I'll just call and tell him to give you a call sometime.
Okay, that's good. He'll call. You know, whatever is fine. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I will not.
Okay. Oh, there's my little Josie. Little girl's all nice and clean, isn't she? Oh, clean.
Mom, can you never talk like that again, please?
Sorry.
It reminds me of my father. It reminds me of my father. It reminds me of my father.
I guess he's not home. Do you still want to go to the movies?
No, it kind of wouldn't be the same without Brendon. I mean, who's going to sit in the middle?
Yeah, well, I'm going to the movies.
Thing is, Brendon, a lot of guys become fathers, and they don't know the first thing about being a father. No, you don't. Janine, do not stand there. You have to run. Soccer is a game of running. If it were a game of standing around, as you seem to think it is, we wouldn't need shoes. We would just wear socks or go barefoot.
Coach McGurk, are you all right?
I'm fine, Brendon. Thank you for asking. Look, Brendon, I know you blame your father for a lot of things, and maybe it is all his fault. There you have it.
Thanks.
Anyway, don't make the same mistakes I made, or my father, or your father.
Like what?
Well, like this morning I poured orange juice in my cereal. I wasn't thinking. I just grabbed it, poured it. I was half asleep. Then I realized I love it. Like it's a great mix. Then I realized it's the corporations and the advertisers who prevent us from doing stuff like this. They program us to think one way, milk cereal.
Right.
Then you realize orange juice cereal is fine. It all goes in the same place. You know the old saying.
Yeah, I know that saying.
Point is, Brendon, give your father a chance.
Right.
Janine, would you prefer I get in my car and drive you up and down the field? Huh? Or do you want me to get you a rickshaw? How about that? I'll run you up and down the field in a rickshaw. Welcome to China, Janine. Oh, crap.
Okay, this is our current work in progress. It's a comedy about a beautiful young girl, the daughter of a self-serve gas station attendant, right? Who, through a series of bizarre mishaps, ends up being mistaken for bizarre mishaps, ends up being mistaken for a princess, and is kidnapped by a bunch of inept, over-the-hill mobsters who are trying to get enough money together so they can buy a struggling minor league baseball team and retire.
Wow.
Action!
I want my daddy.
Cut. Beautiful. That's a wrap.
17, 18, oh, come on. 21, 22. Oh, God. Lady, do you believe this guy? 22. It says no more than 12, but this fish head's got 22. All right, breathe. Relax. Now breathe again. Oh, now what? Now, come on, pal. It says 12 items or less. 12 or less.
Oh, good. You can read.
Yeah, apparently you can't.
Hey, look, pal. Why don't you shut your pipe before my foot clogs it?
Oh, is that a threat? Or a poem? No, you know what? Not worth it. It's not worth it. Forget it.
I'm not worth it.
No. You know what? Control. I'm going to stay in control. That's what I'm going to do.
What?
Stay in control, John.
What did you say to me?
When?
Just now. What did you call me?
You know what? I'm not talking to you.
Oh! Now you think you're better than me, is that it?
Look, Bill, I used to be just like you, sort of. A little different.
Please.
All right? So I know what you're going through, but I'm trying to deal with my impulse control.
Booyah!
So I guess that's when he hit me. When I woke up, he was running my head over the checkout thing, trying to get a price on me.
John, let me first say from the bottom of my heart, as a caring human being, I am sorry for your humiliation and pain, but I praise you for your determination and your lack of retaliation.
You know, Dr. Frizzell, I gotta be honest with you right now. You know, brutally honest. You suck at this. All you do is make people angry. Like, every time I listen to your droning voice, I get angry. And then you tell me that's my problem. But I'll tell you, I think it's you. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say I'm mad, because I'm just a mad person. I'm an angry person. But that's not it. It's you.
Tell me, come on, man.
No, you're not gonna suck me in with that.
Do you like chicken wings?
Yeah, I do like chicken wings, yeah, why?
They're delicious. What do you think, man?
Oh, I thought you were gonna give me an analogy.
No, there's no chicken wing analogy.
Oh. You're a weird one.
So, you've made over 400 films together. That's amazing.
Thanks.
Some are very, very short films with no endings.
Still impressive. What is the longest film you've ever made?
Well, the longest film was 21 and a half hours long, but we left the camera running accidentally, so there's a pretty big chunk in the middle where nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Answer the phone! I'm sorry, did I interrupt you?
Okay, Melissa, bring it in. Good job, Melissa.
Thanks, Coach. Sorry the ball went off my head into our own goal.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's all right. You know, just a game. These things happen. Good try, Jeremy. Nice try. It's okay. Way to move up the field, Janine. Very good. Nice shot, Jeremy. It almost...
Hey, Coach Hack! What do you teach these kids? How to lose? Because that's all you do.
I think that guy's talking to you, Coach McGurk.
Let him talk, Brendon. Let him talk. All right, very good. Keep it going. Don't quit.
Yeah, I wish you quit, you bum. Don't you have to know a little bit about soccer in order to coach it?
Yes, and he does know a little bit.
Melissa, stay out of this.
Oh, what, you gonna have the kids fight your battles for you, you wussy? I've been watching you all year. You're a bum. A B-E-M bum. I could coach circles around you. Of course, it has to be pretty big circles to get around your fat ass.
Coach McGurk, you all right?
I'm fine, Brendon. I'm fine.
Hey, can't you hear me, lard ass? Or are your eardrums filled with fat, too? Clean them out.
Hey, aren't you going to yell at him or hit him?
No, Brendon, I'm not going to do any of those things, all right? Actually, I feel sorry for that guy.
Really?
Yeah, because he obviously had some deeply troubling issues. Probably had a bad childhood, just like you guys. Way to go, Janine. Way to move down the field. But you're going the wrong way, but that's totally okay.
Hey, what are you gonna eat between halves? Fat? How about a fat sandwich on fat bread, you fathead?
Brenda, do I look fat to you?
McGurk.
Oh, Miss Plum, you look great. Sorry we lost, but winning isn't everything.
Well, they played a good game.
Well, the kids try. That's what I, insist.
I was talking about the other team.
That was funny.
But you showed me something today, McGurk.
Yeah.
You controlled your anger. I was impressed. I've decided you can stay on as soccer coach.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Miss Plum. Thank you very much.
You've shown marked improvement in your anger.
You're extremely kind. You're probably one of the kindest people I know.
Keep up the good work, McGurk.
Yeah.
I'll be watching you.
That's illegal.
Your short's the 6 o'clock news.
Hey, Dixie said it was the 6 o'clock news.
But it's almost 6:25.
It'll be on.
Hey, this dip is unbelievable, and I'm not talking about me either.
Thanks, Eric. Do you want a beer?
No, one is my limit.
You didn't have one yet.
Okay, well, bring it on. I mean, let the good times roll.
Dad.
Oh, boy. This is so exciting.
It's on. It's on. Oh, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
And now here's Dixie Smithley with Entertainment Insight.
Thanks, Charlie. Have you ever wondered where the next Steven Spielberg, Jodie Foster, or Ed Wood would come from? Well, I have. In fact, I had a chance to sit down and chat with 3 future Hollywood bigwigs who were the recent recipients of this year's Young Filmmakers Award. At ages 8, 8, and 7, Brendon, Melissa, and Jason are very young. But let me tell you, if these kids are the future of movies, then hold on to your popcorn, because we're in for a crazy ride. Charlie?
Thanks, Disky. And speaking of crazy rides, here's Stormy Weatherhead with the latest on that deadly tornado. Stormy?
That's it?
All those interviews?
All that footage they shot?
I was so young then.
Hey, look on the bright side. It was very, very positive. She called you all 3 bigwigs, huh? 3 bigwigs? My 3 bigwigs?
Mm.
Oh, Brendon, that's probably your father. He was going to watch the news. He said he'd call.
What? My dad? I mean, father?
It's up to you, Brendon.
I'll get it.
Dad.
Hello?